So it'd be weird that you're watching without knowing. I am Emzo, Pro League caster, as well as now casting Major Leagues and Challenger Leagues. So, if you're not familiar already, you should be. So we'll be starting out, as I said, here on Clubhouse. This is the best of 3. So, there is a Clubhouse, then Cafe, then possibly Bank. So, we'll be starting out downstairs, of course, no surprise there. Looks like everyone's got a little bit of shaky ping here on Central, but it does vary a bit. See if these guys are going to rip it up. They are bringing a buck for attacking downstairs. Definitely something you want to bring for taking out the floor and kitchen. Doc, interesting choice for Infamy. Probably better off with a Pulse, but I guess they want to go with a different route. Have some more 3 armors. Just waiting on the last 3 people here to load up. So, it looks like they're getting loaded in here. We'll get ready to go. Let's see what we got cracking down here in the basement. Getting set up. They're going to reinforce these walls, how they're going to open those up. Not a ton of setup from these guys necessarily. Some of the operators like Doc and Smoke are going to be useful later on. I'm going to need to reinforce this as well. Jaeger's got to get his ADSs, and I assume barbed wire up here. Yeah, there's 2 wire. 1 ADS left to place. And Smoke, of course, getting this set up. Now the meta on PC is often have Smoke played in here with a shotgun to be able to stop people from pushing in, although with Glass nerfed, people on PC don't necessarily push in there as often, but it does look like they want to push dirt, potentially here. Now you have Buck to be able to do some nading of that spot. They actually have a sledge, so they can have him do that instead. Save Buck to nade down the holes here that he just created down into the site. Maybe take out some of that barbed wire. Bandit getting his 3 batteries up. Now they haven't opened any rotation here into blue, and they have this reinforced, so they are definitely not guarding the blue, the utility tunnel. But the push hasn't come to that side yet. Dark Cloud can open that. There he has. So now they are going to be able to have an angle down there. Buck doing a lot of work here, opening up a ton of the floor. In the meantime, Smoke is taking a bit of damage. Must have been pushed back out of that dirt tunnel. He is trying to stall out as best he can, though, against the sledge and thermite. Trying to hold it off. He is playing with the shotgun, though, as I was saying, is kind of the meta, because holding angles with that shotgun can be pretty devastating, although he's going to SMG at the moment, trying to keep both fully loaded in ammo. A lot of shots coming down, but no one quite able to land them. Here comes Sledge around the corner with a nice cooked grenade. Taking out the barbed wire right after. That is a good start for the attackers here. And there's another kill there from Dark Cloud on the splash. So that is 2 of the defenders down, now a 5v3. Not a great position for these defenders to be in. Now Bucket's taking a bit of damage, but Easy trades one back before Dark Cloud gets another kill. Now at 2v4. Sledge taking quite a bit of damage as well as he tries to push in. And there goes both Doc and Jaeger with a nice double kill at the end there. And there is Devious taking round number 1 on attack. Nicely done. Now that is the harder bomb site to attack, so that is a good start for them. Now we will continue to see it though, because they won't be forced to switch, so we won't see Bar on their second defense. We're going to see, of course, Church from Devious as well. Looks like had Dark Cloud not got that second one, we would have had a nice spread of kills across them. Easy, the only one getting a kill on the Infamy side, so they are definitely struggling a bit on that first round, but it is only 1 round in so far. So plenty of time. This will be the only match today, as I said, but it is still a best of 3, so we will see Cafe after this, and possibly Bank, depending on whether or not it goes back and forth on who wins which map. there was the pulse that I was talking about that is a better choice. There's a random choice. I wouldn't expect to see a Caveira on the defense. Probably not a smart choice. Roaming in this map is already not a great idea, and that's pretty much all that operator is good for. It's kind of more of a casual ranked kind of play, but maybe it will work out for them. Probably would have been better off with a bandit or a mute at least to stop some of these walls. As it is, these walls are just going to be opened up fairly easily by the thermite that they do have. So now we are going to have thermite opening up the dirt tunnels we had from the other team. We have a buck as well, so they're going to be pushing his way in towards the bar so he can start opening up the floor. I imagine the hatches will be getting open soon as well. Once it gets in there, let's take a look at. Now they have this pulse. They are going to be playing it underneath here, trying to see if they can get a C4 one to above. But Buck is going to be opening up a lot of that floor, making that hard for him. This is definitely one of these attacks where Buck is very, very useful. Same with Bar, really, because being able to attack from above on Bar as well, also very useful. We're a little choppy from this point of view for some reason. Beats this ping. They're going to get that hatch open now. Thermite going to be pushing into this tunnel here, doing some droning for his teammate. Does spot one. Smoke here as well, trying to back that up. Trying to make this push here. Not quite landing the shots needed, and that is the smoke taken down. Thermite got to back out as he loses his teammate. It's a nice one-for-one trade here. In the meantime, we have Sledge pushing down the stairwell, trying to make his way up here. Probably could use help from Thermite to come around and try and open up the church wall, potentially. But he's just hoping Dark Cloud will peek out and get taken out. He does catch the camera, though. That was probably why he didn't peek out. They realize the spot not going to work out, but Pulse rushes him. Nice kill from Simple Sniper. Loses about half his health, but worth it, taking down all the pressure from this stairwell now. And Buck is taking a bit of damage from above. Desiccation does get a kill onto AP, but takes a lot of damage in the process. Defenders are up ahead in man count big time by 4-2. As I say that now 4-1 as Cloud gets picked off by TC. That leaves just a zombie here on Buck trying to make his way in against 4. It looks like 3 of them on lower health, but that is more than enough firepower to take him down. This is going to be a difficult one to push on in here. Ooh, and there goes the kill from Dark Cloud. It's weird having 2 different clouds in here, but I guess it is stormy weather here on Clubhouse with a nice second win by Devious on their defense. That does mean, of course, they are going to have to rotate probably to Bar next time. Dark Cloud and Desiccation doing quite a bit of work. Simple Sniper with a nice kill from that Pulse Rush as well. AP the only one with a kill that round. Definitely Infamy not winning these firefights. I'm assuming this map choice was probably Devious's, but you never know. A lot of people win each other's bomb sites, or I mean maps, so could go either way. Now this is their second attempt to set up. They are going to be bringing a different lineup. This time AP bringing in Castle. So we'll see how that works out. They're still bringing the Dock though. He's going to be reinforcing these so the other guys can get their job done, and then he'll just set up some castle barricades, and we'll take a look at where those get put up. Attacking lineup looks basically the same as well. No reason to change it up when you win it fairly easily. Let's see where AP's going to put these barricades. Going to set up one there, make sure it's a slow push when they try and come in. That does mean that there will not be a smoke in there they had last time, so they won't be able to counter it, but maybe they realized the counter push just did not work. What's up, Kens? Coming to support your Infamy boys. I believe you played on PS4 before Xbox, if I remember right. Maybe these are your old a new Infamy team for you, maybe some old teammates, I don't know. Castle just opening up a lot of walls here. We're using both his impact nades, shooting some holes, and he's still got one castle barricade left. So he's definitely doing a lot of remodeling between that and trying to set up the reinforcements. got a lot of cameras as well, trying to figure out where people are pushing at, but they pretty much gave away this dirt tunnel for free. However, pressure has not come from there, as it looks like Thermite just droning it out first to make sure that it's safe for Sledge to open this wall here. Once this gets open, though, it's going to put Splash in a pretty bad position. He does see his feet as well, so he has an ID. He's there. We're not going to do anything about it just yet. Both these guys just trying to figure out what's going on. Diffuser gets dropped as they decide what they're going to do with it. Maybe trying to play it safe here. Maybe going to have Buck go for a jump in. Going to nade that barbed wire first, though, just to make sure they can make this push happen. Sledge is open to this door. He's going to try and cook a nade just right to see if he can catch Splash, but looks like he's just trying to prep himself a little better, make sure his ammo's reloaded so he can go for a push right after. Unfortunately for him, the ADS catches his grenade. That's a bit of a waste for him. Thermite has rotated up to help on this hatch here. Looks like they're going to put a lot of downward pressure now. Just trying to find some kind of holes or weaknesses. This is actually burning up quite a bit of time, though, trying to find the angles, but still plenty of time left at 1:20. Doc has lost about half his health trying to put pressure on here, but he's going to juice himself right back up. That's the point of Duck, but Simple gets a nice kill. Cloud trades it back, though, right on a desiccation as he runs in. And then the Thermite taken down by Splash. Nice angle there from Cloud. Another follow-up. Infamy coming alive here. And there we go. Easy and Cloud finishing off the last two, just murdering them all at once. Within 10 seconds, I think, killed pretty much all of Devious. And that is probably what they should have been doing the first round. Looks like they figured out what is not working and changed it up quite well. So it's now 2-1, Infamy. Now we're going to have to go to the bar next time, but good start for them on bringing it back, especially Cloud and Easy there doing a great job. Now we are going to see the bar defense here from Devious, so they're going to adjust accordingly. They're going to be bringing that castle again. Looks like mostly the same lineup as we just saw for downstairs from Infamy, but with the smoke in play. See how they set this up here. The question is how much they're going to defend on the club side. Some teams will play fairly in there and try and hold back as long as they can, or they might just try and stall it out. Now we have Castle here reinforcing, which I'm assuming that he's also going to Castle barricade some of the doorways, try and slow down any kind of push into here. Got one up to try and slow down the push on that door. Still got two left to put up, though. And there are two doors here, so it would make sense to go with those. A little risky doing this kind of later in the round here, but chances are he's not going to get picked off in these next 3 seconds. So he's got one more to go. Looks like he's not going to set it up on the other doorway, just going to go ahead and rotate out of there. They actually opened it up. Oh, nice. Speaking of opening it up, Zombie Skills opening it up with a nice kill and a TC. That is a good start for them. Devious already down one of their men. Now you get the smoke playing a little far from sight here, trying to hold an angle. Bandit trying to play back as well. No one on a crazy roam except for Dark Cloud up in Cash Room, which is probably going to get droned out soon. Splash doing some droning as well into kitchen. Maybe catch that smoke in the angle here. See if Dark Cloud can get anyone from up here. It hasn't taken any damage yet, but they are cautious. It is kind of hard to see up here sometimes with a drone, especially if you have the right angle, but they might see that explosion on the wall. There we go. He does get droned and finished off quickly by Zombie Skills for his second kill of the round. Nicely done. Smoke trying to see if he can find anyone out there. Might just find this Thermite. There he doesn't land enough shots though. Thermite quicker on it. AP gets the kill. So far, attackers 5-2 now, just decimating Devious. This is the comeback here from Infamy. Just down desiccation and Simple Sniper. Simple taking a lot of shots here, also being droned out. The Castle trying to hang out in bar and hold this off as well. No pressure coming from the club side, so all that resources he dedicated over to that side not paying off, unfortunately. And there goes Splash taking down Simple, but then Desiccation trades it onto Easy. Now it's all him versus 4. Diffuser is planted though. That is going to force him to move his way up. Does find an angle onto AP, but can't finish the shots either. Takes just as much damage and then finished off by Splash from behind with a nice flank. And that is, again, a good comeback here from Infamy. Starting off, it's a 2-0 against them, and then bringing it back 2 rounds. And that is on the harder to defend bomb site, so that's got to feel good. Or, no, I'm sorry, that was on their attack. It was easier to attack bomb site, so actually probably doesn't feel as good. But a nice spread of kills from all these guys. So now it is their turn to defend the bar. See if they can defend it better than Devious players did. So we are going to see, I think, our first Thatcher on the attack here, and first Blackbeard. So definitely changing things up from how Infamy attacked it, although they did do it successfully. So now they are also opening up a hole, rotation hole here in the wall. They may or may not reinforce over that. They can. Looks like they're going for sort of a similar defense here in terms of setting up reinforcements and having a castle. We'll see if he also castles the same spots. He's going to get droned though, so they are going to know to expect that, but not that it matters. TC does get his drone away. Taking advantage of those drone holes to peek it. Haslett going to set up 1, and here's 2. Not going to go with the outside one, I'm going to go ahead with the inside one instead. He has 1, or no, he doesn't have 1 left. He set up all 3. 1, 2, 3, there we go. There was the 3rd one on this window. So attack definitely coming from that club side that looks like they weren't going to use last round, which makes more sense why you have the Blackbeard. But they are going to open up the wall first. We are going to have Zombie playing, not necessarily in it, but close to it, and then Castle playing in here as well. AP going to try and hold this out as best he can. It is going to get opened though, and he's going to be in a tough position. He does have the Bandit to help him out, but Bandits should be in there, probably tricking it. Unfortunately for him, he does not. Oh, there's a nice pre-fire. Just barely misses the Thermite's head. Dark Cloud pushes in just at the right time to get the kill there. But then he gets traded off, or Simple gets traded off by Zombie. You have Thermite pushed in here with the diffuser, but Bandit has rotated out, so there's no pressure against him just yet. Got Thatcher here as well. He was helpful for getting that open. Not as necessary anymore, but he does have a nice Claymore that they could potentially use to their advantage. Splash though with a nice kill into TC. It is now a 3v4. Attacker's at a little bit of a disadvantage. Cloud trying to find an angle here. Climbing on up. Got Zombie to watch his back. We have Easy playing the stairs here, trying to avoid getting droned, making sure he tries to take some control of the upstairs, which we are going to see Dark Cloud pushing now. See if he gets countered. He's going to be a little bit busy with the barbed wire. Could get pushed on here. He's going to get pushed on, but he's going to see it, and that is going to protect him. He's still not aware that Jaeger is right here, just waiting for the kill. Someone's not time to strip. There we go. Still loses it thanks to the knife. He gets downed, but that was a great kill. Dark Cloud with the nice knife, as that also got traded back. Now a 2v3. Attacker's at a disadvantage here because it's actually really 1v3, although he now makes it a 1v2 with a nice kill there from Thermite. Now he knows his teammate's bleeding out, could go up, revive him. There's no one else up here to counter him, so this is definitely worth doing. He needs the extra pressure to try and save this. In the meantime, Bandit now free to roam around a little bit. Smoke also rotating around. It looks like he sees that Claymore from the other side. He's just going to kind of hold his position. Now they need to stop it from coming down, but there's a nice drone there from Thermite to make sure that he can drop down safely. Unfortunately hits the dead body instead. He's going to smoke that, try and delay any kind of drop, as there are 25 seconds left. But he does drop anyways, right into Bandit. Misses enough of the shots. Bandit gets the kill there, and that is now Imbuck. Oh, catches him on the reload and still loses the fight. Excellent defense there. So that is a successful attack and a successful defense, putting Infamy out ahead here, doing quite well. Now at 3-2, 3 rounds in a row. Or I'm sorry, that was a win from yeah, that was Infamy. I wish they all had their team tags on there, but at least Infamy created new accounts for it, so good for them. So we are going to be seeing Church Arsenal Room yet again, as they did defend the bar, so they can rotate back down. A little bit of a high ping there from Zombie, yet he still managed to make the wins there. Maybe taking advantage of that a little bit. playing to it. I'm guessing he's probably a West Coast player. See where these drones are going to get some idea where the attack's going to be. Now, they seem to blow the dirt tunnel most of the time. They're bringing the Thatcher. Something they haven't been bringing on this attack. Simple. It's going to be reinforcing, and I don't imagine he's going to be playing on roam, but we could see a roam here potentially from one of these guys if they don't rotate back down. TC going to get spotted back out on this rotation, but if he's going back down into the basement, doesn't matter. Simple though, it has stayed up. Is he going to stay roaming here? No, he is not. Shots coming down on the window from a safer point of view. Up on top of the building. Actually, another doorway as well. Now, no roamers upstairs. They decided to bail. So we got all 5 down on site. 2 in the tunnel. 1 in blue. And they do have a rotation hole. Got this all reinforced, but no bandit to try and do anything about it. Late reinforcement there. Just give himself a little bit of extra protection if he needs to peek back and forth on it. Ladies on it. Now they have the pulse here to see if he's able to catch any information. He's going to get drone though, so they are going to be a little more wary of support. Unfortunately, this drone managing to get away. Simple having some trouble with it. There we go. He's just going to be playing in Memorial for the moment. They have taken full control of the upstairs though, starting to get the hatches open, going to get some angles down. See, not sure. Thatcher has used at least 1 EMP, but I'm not sure what he's going to get out of it for the most part. Zombie looking like his internet connection having some issues potentially. Start to come down here. Got one pushing down the stairs. Splash gonna try and move aggressively, try and get whoever might be Memorial. Pulse has rotated out though. Ooh, does get peeked and shot. Takes a bit of damage from the smoke there. That camera was giving away his position, so he finally takes it out. In the meantime, Pulse is watching him through the wall there. He's going to mark that. Not sure that the mark's going to be super useful, as I think it's just going to be pinging the wall. But he is calling it out to his teammates, so they know that there's 1, now 2 there. Although he's rotated away, so he probably doesn't know that there's a second one. Now he's left. They are trying to fight this Memorial hatch, and Cloud does get a kill from above. Nice start there. Maybe trying to watch an angle as well. Doesn't quite see anyone just yet, so he's going to push down. Now there is the smoke with the shotgun waiting for that moment when they stick their head right around the corner. Nice splatter of blood there on the ground from that kill onto Pulse. Smoke's going to come out. Oh, unfortunately for him, he lands it a little short onto the vending machine thing. It is going to not delay them quite so much. 30 seconds left though, and they're ready to make a push. It is a 5v4, so they are in the advantage, but last smoke comes out. Easy gets a nice kill onto Jaeger, and there's smoke going down. Splash just comes in and makes a splash at Easy, kills 2, goes for a third one with the pistol. Can't quite land the shots, might even go for a finish with a knife, but Cloud comes in and does the job for him, and that is a nice wipe there for Infamy, coming back from that 2-round deficit at the very beginning to now a 4 round in a row match point position. Ready to take this map. It was looking so good for Devious at the beginning, but Infamy was like, that's fine, okay, we figured out what we were doing. Those first 2 rounds were just a test. We're just going to come in heavy now. And they are definitely doing that. Seeing a lot of good kills here from Splash, Zombie, Cloud. AP and Easy also even bringing it up. TC, the one surprisingly down a bit lower here on the Devious side. Now we are going to be going back down to Church Arsenal Room, this time for Infamy to try and defend it. See if they can successfully do so. They lost it the very first time, defended it the second time, and now this will be their 3rd attempt. So if they can repeat what they did last time, then this map is over and we will be going on to Cafe. All one like to successfully defend this now. Devious have to win 2 rounds in a row if they want to make it to overtime and be able to stay in this. So if this streak can continue, even skipping 1 for Infamy would be enough here to take this out. They're going to be bringing that castle again with that dock. They're bringing a bandit, but no smoke. So we'll see if that works. Maybe they just the castle whole thing worked out a lot better than the smoke. Just decided it wasn't worth it. Not worth using it to contest the tunnel. Just getting killed in there instead. Contesting the tunnel was working a bit better for Devious, but not so much anymore. They're going to get that tunnel open quick. They're going to have Desiccation on that sledge. Moving his way in. Splash was potentially on a roam there. Going to rotate his way back. I've just been doing some last minute setup. All 5 on site. Desiccation are pushed in. At sledge, he just sledged it up without having to out. But with the castle, really just kind of gives it safely, knowing he can take out that barbed wire without any repercussions. He misses his hammer. I was a little bit cautious about that. Not sure what that explosion was. I hope that wasn't him trying to nade it and failing to do so. There are touching his feet. The drone, though, gonna be revealing that. Now you're gonna come out again. You probably could sledge this safer than he's doing, even if he takes a little bit of damage rather than wasting that grenade. Probably better uses for it, but give it a try nonetheless. In the meantime, Buck doing what Buck does, opening up a lot of the floor. Not quite finding anyone, though. They know better than to sit in positions where those are easy kills. Sledge still holding back, though, trying to wait for the right moment to push in. In the meantime, you've got Thermite down at the bottom of the stairs. Still trying to decide what to do. Hops onto a drone right as it dies. Doesn't have any good intel at the moment. Could catch Splash on a peek here. Doesn't quite. No one putting pressure from the blue utility tunnel any of these rounds. Could be backfiring here as they're able to back up and guard against the dirt tunnel fairly safely. Oh, there's Splash. Jumps across. Taking advantage of the hole there. Almost gets his back shot. But it looks like Thermite can't land any of these shots here. Oh, there's a nice peek round by Zombie. Taking advantage of his ping. That's for sure right there. Just with a quick peek. But he gets peeked. Taken down as well on a nice trade. Whoops. So they are successfully pushed in. Sledge managing to take them out here with the shotgun. Takes a little bit of damage to do so and does get traded eventually. And then the trades go back and forth. The simple sniper, last man standing here against Jaeger. A 1v1 situation. Plant gonna go down. Now Jaeger's got to know that. There we go. Oh, does land quite a few shots. They're both at equal health there, but simple sniper with the finish, bringing it back just barely here in favor of Devious, making this now a 3-4. So they still have a chance to maybe make it to overtime, but it's still going to be an uphill battle as they've got to win one more round just to get to that, and then win 2 more rounds after that to take the map. So if Infamy can close this out now, then they're in a great position. But they are going to now be attacking the basement. See how they can do on that. TC still not managing to get a second kill. Simple and Dark doing a lot of work along with Desiccation there. Some great play coming up from all these guys. AP the only one not doing a whole lot on kills, but still definitely supporting. We're going to be going for pretty much the same setup. Let's see where this close castle. It's Jaeger. The question is, are they going to play that smoke in the tunnel? Probably not. Can be useful for stalling out the bottom of the stairwell as well. And like I said, no one putting pressure on this side though. Does leave a good opportunity here for an adjustment from Infamy to decide to come from that side as well, bring additional pressure that they don't expect. See if anyone's going to stay out here in the room. Dark Cloud looks like he could have been. Nope, he's just going to go for last setup. See if they're going to open up their tunnel. Now, since it hasn't been working super great, I still think it might be better to go ahead and go over to Garage here, which it looks like Easy could be doing. And go down that route. They do not have any castle or anything. They could try and counter it though. No one actually playing in the dirt tunnel on the time they decide not to open it right away, but maybe they've seen that it's not likely to be opened at the moment. They can rotate people in as needed. Opens. Simple getting pushed back by this drone here. Was trying to play on the stairs. Just dancing back and forth with that drone, trying to take it out. Does finally get it. Drone's definitely a bit harder to hit on console due to thumbstick sensitivity. Buck gonna be opening up the floor. Has been punished. They don't have a. Oh, they try and go for C4 there, it looked like. Just barely miss him. Unfortunate for him, takes no damage. We do have smoke finally playing in the tunnel here. He's gonna get a rotation around here from Cloud. They do have this hatch open. He's gonna drone it first. Zombie with a nice initial kill there onto Dark Cloud. Playing this Buck does take a bit of damage. Oh, and there's a nice grenade kill onto TC. Let's see if he can find anyone. Just barely doesn't see the feet. Now his feet are going to be the way. Oh, see some more feet. Simple could get taken out here. There's a nice shot he had potentially, but it is hard to see through there. So our definite man advantage here to try and close this out. 5v3 right now. Gonna go for this cook nade. Is he gonna make it? No, unfortunately he cooks himself a little too long. All cooked up in the kitchen. There goes Zombie. At least he got some kills before that. Now a 4v3. Ooh, Splash takes a bit of damage as he rotates down. Have a nice angle held here by Smoke. Bandit gonna be playing this angle, trying to stop Memorial push, which is coming here. Got two men pushing that. Push comes in. Splash takes down one on a Simple. Another Splash taking down yet another one. It's all down to Smoke here, who does take one out before he gets and easy indeed as it's now a 5-3. Infamy go from losing the first 2 rounds to taking it 5-3, and they are now in the lead as we move on to Cafe. So hopefully there will be no weird glitches switching maps here. Occasionally there are issues with the switch ups. Splash doing some great damage there along the Zombie before he cooked himself. Dark Cloud as well doing some good work. A lot of great plays from a lot of these players here, but it just felt like, unfortunately, Devious just couldn't bring it back after starting off so good. Maybe just got tilted. So now we will rotate on to Cafe. So we'll just give him a chance to switch sides if needed. I'll switch maps here. Looks like they're having to maybe do some quick break. Get a Cafe there. Sides are being switched from the looks of it. Once we know everyone's on the correct side there. We'll just give them a second to get all situated. Apparently Dark Cloud got an error, so we're just waiting on him to rejoin. As well as so probably just take a few more minutes here, and we'll get cracking on Cafe. Looks like they are sides though. We're just going to give everyone a chance here to ready up. I think they're indicating they're ready, and if not, then tough luck. Looks like they're ready to go here. So we'll get going. Boom. Cafe. Not my favorite map, but one that can be played interestingly. Let's see how these boys are going to do it. Now I imagine we're going to see top floor first. Tends to be the meta here. Yep, Bar Cocktail Lounge. We are going to see our first Echo. Not a huge surprise there. It is very useful on the subsurface events, especially when combined with smoke. Definitely be very stall heavy. We also have a castle, so they're definitely going to be trying to stall this out. Just waiting on everyone to load. Gotta get some faster hard drives in these PS4s. Makes me wonder if the Pro has a faster one or not, 'cause some people seem to load before others. Just waiting on. Looks like Simple Sniper to finish loading. I would say Killer, or Zombie still has his bad ping, but Dark Cloud in a much worse position. Hopefully his internet is not having problems, as he was the one who had an error. So hopefully he doesn't get dropped out mid-round. You're going to see everyone setting up top here. Let's see where these castle barricades end up. Looks like they're wanting to slow down any kind of push into the Christmas piano room here. Getting some reinforcements set up on this wall as well, making sure they can't come down easily from the drop hatch. That's two, one on each window. Another good spot for the last one might be on the windows for the A site. I'm not sure where he's going to put that one. No, he has used all three. So it looks like he just did all three windows here. Just couldn't see it from the angle we had. Simple could be the one to play in this freezer, which is not unusual. Although Echo sometimes could be a bit better in the freezer because he needs to be safe. However, we have seen, at least on PC meta, a lot of Echo playing over here as well, trying to counter from this side. Usually the push tends to come from this doorway here, as well as anyone be able to push the freezer from this side if they're able to get it open. We already have Sledge here opening that castle window. He's going to open this hatch for his team as well, I would imagine, so they don't have to waste any reinforce or any other utilities on it. More windows getting opened. Sledge wanting to make sure it's not easy to sit in there. We are going to have AP rotating up as well. See where this plan of attack ends up going in at. Got Dark Cloud and Desiccation hanging out in piano with backup here now from TC. They're playing it pretty close to this room, just trying to stay between the windows. Trying to make sure there's no easy angles in. But rotating around like that could get picked off if they watch them. But they're concerned with opening this hatch first, making sure they drone out the little cigar lunch. But Simple with a nice kill there onto Easy. Good start, and that is their Sledge down. At least he was able to open up what he needed to first. But now AP going to be bringing that thermite charge to open up this wall. Desiccation going to be in a tough spot. He's going to try and hang out here. He is going to try and hang out. Does get some shots down there onto AP. Can't quite push. There we go. That's the fuser dropped as well, but he's going to have to reload it now, and the pressure is going to be coming onto him. Gets him from behind. Nice kill there. There are two men down, so it is not the greatest of trades. He needs to get another kill and trade this back, but he gets traded instead. Now a 2v4. Not a great situation for Infamy to start from, but then again, they started 2 rounds down last map. So it could go either way. The Diffuser potentially going to get picked back up. Nope. Thatcher runs right past it. Looks like his teammate is dropped. He gets one kill into Cloud here. He's going to go for the pickup. Smoke's going to come out. There's the Echo drone trying to watch this angle. Smoke just hiding back here, waiting for them to try and make that push from this side. Echo going to be rotating his drone around to try and make sure they don't come around for a flank. Smart play here. Thatcher doing some droning to see at least where they might be hiding so he can try and make some kind of push. May or may not see this Echo drone though. Potentially not. And the Echo drone's going to see his drone. Now he knows that they're thinking about a push from this side. Switches back to it. Nope. Just barely. Nope. There we go. There. Nice angle there. As they try and rush into the hallway, should be easy to hit them. And they are getting stalled out. 25 seconds left. That is going to make them pretty drunk. Simple does finally get a kill onto Cloud, finishing him off. It is all left on one player with low health here. Potential kill gonna come around. And there it is, Dark Cloud finishing it off. Nice finish there. Just about everyone getting a kill on their side. So that's Devious. A little upset about losing last map. Starting off strong on this one. Hopefully, if they start off strong here with 2 rounds in a row again, they can actually hold on to that and continue the trend. So we are going to be going, of course, Bar Cocktail Lounge for Infamy as well. Much like Church Arsenal on the last map. Pretty much the mandatory starting spot. They're going to be bringing that dock. Should be interesting. See if that holds out. See how they set this up here. Now, no castle on their side, so they're not going to be setting up like that. Not that that made any difference. All those castles easily opened up by Sledge. Not really making much difference. Not that they didn't get the kill on Sledge eventually, but really didn't seem to have a huge impact. Might actually be better off with a dock than a castle. Just have the extra armor and ability to heal. Although a rook would also be nice. So I'm going to be getting some batteries down here to try and make sure that if they drop that hatch, they can't easily open it the way that Thermite had opened it last round from AP. See, we've got one person on roam maybe? 5. Yeah, we do. Okay, he's going to run back up. That is the pulse. So Splash is going to be trying to get some kind of intel, but decides, no, I'm going to come back up. Must have been setting something up or just checking a spawn point, perhaps. He's going to swap on the cameras instead, try and see if he can figure out where they're at. Now, he's going to be the one to have some idea when they're going to be pushing either the cigar lounge from the hatch onto the red stairs or pushing into Piano Christmas. So he's going to be good for that intel. Not to mention all the cameras that they have here. Now, they don't have any extra ones thrown out, though, so they are depending on the default cam staying up, but surprisingly, they are. Attacker's not getting all of those taken out just yet. Sledge is going to start opening up windows, as we saw from the other team. Open up this hatch as well. We have, looks like the Thermite just hanging out down here. Looks like maybe these are the windows that Pulse opened up, and that's definitely going to throw them off. They're a little worried about that, because if they're rappelling on these windows, and he gets a good chance, he can just jump out one of these and shoot them. And I think that's the idea. Make them very afraid. Even if you don't use them, I think that's a great idea. Make it scary. Ooh, nice attempt there. So poor Splash couldn't quite land his C4 that he was hoping to land here on TC. He's going to get droned now. If they do some droning here, they could know that these are safe. But I think having someone watch them still might be a good idea. Desiccation being the Thatcher, not needing to be used for gunfights all the time. Can't do that. Splash still gonna be trying to hold this here against 3. Simple picks off 1, and there's what could be a 3K, but TC gets the kill. Defender's falling apart here. Looks like this could be another round for Devious, up to 5-3, although Sledge pretty low on health from that. He does get finished off by Gas from AP. Nice job there. But they don't have an Echo, but they do still have the smoke to stall it out. Minute left though, and he's already popping smokes. He does have 2 left, but if they can force out the next 2, then they could have a much better chance of making this push. No one watching the skylight, but there goes Dark Cloud. Just barely peeks around the corner without getting shot. Lobs a grenade in, nearly gets smoked, but Smoke not only gets away from it with little damage, but Doc's there to heal him. Throws that smoke canister out a bit too far as they are just to his left. A lot of stuff coming on here. Flashbang, though, going to do a nice job making sure that they can push him. Smoke, though, going to try and counter it as best he can. They're just going to run their way through the smoke, come around from a side he doesn't expect, but he takes a few bullets doing it. Finally goes for the push there on the smoke, and that's going to help a lot. Now gets down in the process, though. Nice trades back and forth from TC on to AP, Easy on the TC, Dark Cloud on to Easy, and it is all down to 1 left here. Cloud trying to clutch this out against 3. Does down 1 of them. That's the Thermite down. He's still going to find 2 more, though. Not going to be easy at all. There's Dark Cloud going for the pickup, potentially. Cloud just finishes off his kill. Now there's one more watching the skylight upstairs, so as soon as he pushes in here, this could be an easy kill from upstairs. Somehow Cloud gets away with that kill. Now he's just going to watch the diffuser. He's got a drone as well, but decides to throw another one, try to make this easier. Gonna have to jump it in. Say, okay, I'll just hold this here, and I can just watch the diffuser without exposing my head. Cloud gonna have to go for this diffuse here soon, and it should be an easy kill, but somehow Thatcher comes out a little brazenly. Now he's just gotta play time at this point. There's no way you can win this either way. So that is another round on the board for Devious. So this is looking similar to the last map. Now the question is, round 3, is that going to go the same or not? Will Devious be able to take this map, and was this their map choice or not? Now with their defensive win, they're going to have to switch spots, so they're going to be going down to the next obvious bomb spot, which is Fireplace Mining, aka Train. So we'll see if they can defend that as well as they defended the upstairs. Not going to be easy, though. Definitely a harder site to defend, as you have a lot more exposure to the piano room from above when they start opening that up. And that's why they are bringing a buck. No surprise there. Almost surprised they didn't bring a fuse. It can do a lot of damage potentially down into those train rooms. But there is also trains you can hide in, and the RNG definitely factors in. So it is interesting to try. So some desiccation going to be bringing that castle, and they also have an echo. We have seen some interesting echo play on this site from Challenger and Pro League on PC. Just getting those reinforcements up here and start castling off the reading room. Try and keep them out of there so that they can guard this a little bit more effectively, rotate around a little more safe without having to worry about that reading room being full of attackers. Castle this off as well. You really want to slow down and push into this room as they can jump in that window, especially if you throw down some barbed wire, which I imagine they will as well. This is a nice 90-degree angle to open up. He has impact grenades that he already used, unfortunately, so he can't do it, so he's just going to do it manually with some. In the meantime, we'll see if Echo throws out this yokai here. There we go. Where is he going to set the yokai up at? This little yokai watch. So he's going to actually use it smartly upstairs in Christmas. If nothing else, he can gain some intel on when they're pushing in there. Possibly also stall them out. Stop them from making those shots down through the floor. Maybe even be able to get a C4 up or counter them. In the meantime, they are starting to put pressure onto Christmas via the red hatch here. There is one playing upstairs, so Dark Cloud going to try and counter this as best he can. Now the Echo Drone doing great work, getting him just before Dark is there to finish off the kill. So that is some good teamwork. That is a great use of Echo, and I've seen that in a lot of the Pro League matches where they have, and same with the Challenge League, where they have him outside the bomb site, just roaming around with the roamer, helping him out and doing some great teamwork, hitting someone, telling him he's there, and follow-up shot there. Nice jump out attempt there, but simple sniper gets killed and then traded onto Easy. So 1-for-1 trade, I guess, but now the attacker's down 2 players here. Looking like Devious going to get a third round as TC finishes off AP. It is all down to 2 attackers left here. Zombie going to try and push his way in. Now they're just trying to attack from the sides, not even bothering with the top floor anymore. Zombie still looking like he's having some ping issues. Yep, Dark Cloud at least has his issues resolved. Now push on Baker here as well. Probably not going to be too useful, although the shots on a TC, nicely done. There's Cloud actually finishing off Dark Cloud, so Cloud versus Cloud there as the shots come down. And there we go. Oh, fortunately for him, he doesn't get Zombie there actually getting the kill. It is now a 2v1. Somehow, huge advantage coming out here. Shot missed there. Unfortunate for him. Cloud going to try and clutch that out, and he does. And that is the first round for Infamy, going from a bad situation to a great one. Nicely done. Great kill there, playing over the mining thing. You see a lot of gunfights like that, just dancing around that mining equipment. So now we are going to see Infamy able to play the top floor again. So they will, I imagine. Going to try and defend it, hopefully differently this time, as it didn't work out the last time, but they were at least successful in attacking the lower bomb site, so the weaker one. But it was definitely close. This is still seeming more like Devious's map. So we'll see if they can do a little bit better job. They are going to be setting up a little bit differently in Bar Cocktail Lounge this time. They're going to have the capability for some windows to try and maybe defend Christmas, our piano. Usually that is set up from the freezer and this bathroom here. So you can set up one and one and one in the other, and then set up an impact nade hole, or just shotgun through, like AP is doing. Save the impact nades. Just needs to be a vaultable hole. Though personally, I think it's better if you can open it up enough to where you can run straight sideways back and forth, holding both windows a lot better. Surprisingly, they're not going to go with that strategy. He's actually going to reinforce it. Not sure what that's all about. Might just open up that side instead. Interesting interesting idea. Maybe that's to expose it less from this doorway in terms of trying to shoot someone there. So, like the outside the box thinking there. We don't have anyone on the roam just yet. And as I say that, Splash setting up some wire may go downstairs. It looks like he's at least setting up more wire. There we go. Just gonna get all that wire going. A lot of last minute reinforcements getting set up here. Those windows getting set up on the bathroom to face into the piano room. To make sure they can try and get there. Sledge opening up the window, but with bullets instead of wasting a sledgehammer. Now it looks like Thermite going up. I imagine they're going to go for a typical Christmas push here. Drop down through the hatch on the red stairs. We'll open this wall. Try and flank from that side. But you just have one guy over here on A site and no one technically on B. Cigar a little exposed as no one's playing over there. So we'll see if Thermite here might get killed trying to make this push here. Needs maybe Sledge to go for those shots instead. Checking those cameras. Gonna do some droning for Steam. Sledge doing some as well in the meantime. Thatcher probably gonna be watching for a run out here, as he was last time. He's concerned about those bakery runouts too, because if you know the right angle to do, you can just run out with a C4 and throw it up over the roof, hit those people standing at the bottom. So no one making a ton of progress yet, other than defenders holding off successfully. Cigar room has been taken though, but they still need to take piano. They actually managed to get right up to it. Splash probably just looking right at him. Can't quite do anything though. He knows they're there. Does have the softball to his left. Fortunately for him, the walls are going to start getting open. Thermite kills himself with the Thermite breach charge, just hanging out too close. TC takes down Splash. Cloud takes down, or Dark Cloud rather, takes down Zombie. And it's now a 4v3. Attackers at the advantage as TC takes down another one. Making it now a 2v4. Look like Devious can take another round here. Nice kill from TC again on AP, but does get traded off by Easy, who is now the last man left alive. And this is definitely not going to be easy for him as he's got to fight three. One of them up top there. Tries to go for the headshots on Simple. Can't quite land them. Diffuser is still hanging out, but Simple is not in a bad position to grab. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's planted, rather, on the doorway. So he's got to try and fight three and try and defuse that. With one up top, that's just not going to happen. Simple comes around for the flank. Nice kill for him. Now DV is up 3-1. Looks like we could see a map 3 the rate this is going. So now it is Devious' turn to defend. So I imagine they're going to be defending upstairs. Now that they've lost the mining room, they can try again on the top floor. TC doing a lot of work that round. Same with Dark Cloud and Simple. Cloud and Easy really the only ones doing a ton on Infamy right now, and that's kind of hurting them. Seeing our first Capital. Nope, maybe not. It's close. I definitely chalk a little bit of that round up to Thermite accidentally killing himself on the wall. Definitely unfortunate. Might have just gotten stuck somewhere, or might have just, you know, not moved far enough away for whatever reason. But definitely feels bad. Almost as bad as cooking a grenade and killing yourself on Clubhouse. Here, see an echo again here. Cast setting up, doing the same thing it looks like, going for the 3 windows. Again, I'm not sure that's really panning out for them so great when they have the sledge anyways, but hey, they've been winning, so they can go with it. Echo gonna be playing this A site. See if he sets up his drone somewhere. He's actually opening up some of these windows a little bit so he can kind of hear them coming, potentially. You can see just enough. Maybe you can give them some angles. It gives them the little angles to peek through as well, so there's 2 sides to that coin. We're still doing a lot of setup here in this room. There's the hatch getting opened up as well. Desiccation going to be playing in the room. Now they just castled it up. It's got Dark Cloud backing him up, something we've seen previously. Here we'll see no roamers or jump outs set up here. Sledge going to be opening up those castle windows as before. Desiccation playing between them. Gonna try and find some angles down onto anyone. Could catch Simple here, who's actually watching the angle. hoping to catch someone who's trying to peek in through the skylight. Looks like no one wanting to do so though. They are having the hatch open here. Gonna try and clear out Cigar. May or may not see Dark Cloud here. Does actually drop down the hatch, try and make sure this is clear. Might have spotted Echo almost. He does declare it safe enough to go in. Zombie though in the meantime getting a nice kill there on the Dark Cloud. Start things out. Desiccation now. A lot less defensive power being forced out of the room. He's gonna get it rotate out downstairs and get a drone. That's about it. Smoke trying to delay as much as he can here. Echo also doing some work with the yokai. Trying to help Smoke out, who gets 2 shotgun kills. He's a bit low in health, unfortunately drops, but maybe this yokai could use him as bait. Decides to rotate out and says, sorry, Simple, you're gonna die. Zombie there to finish off the job. It is now a 3v3. A lot of pre-fire coming out from the Echo there. TC just hanging out in freezer, trying to decide when they're gonna push up. Desiccation has rotated back up as well, trying to find a nice angle. Attackers have taken control of Piano. Zombie trying to rotate around for a flank, as Cloud's gonna hold some angles and do some droning. In the meantime, Splash is actually gonna watch from above, see if anyone peeks out, so they can try and make this flank work here. No one wanting to make it easy though. They are a bit at a standstill. 45 seconds left though. That is enough time. Cloud's got to decide where to push here, and he seems to be at a loss in terms of droning out. They're not droning for each other fast enough to start to make this push happen, as the defenders are pretty much static at the moment. See if TC's going to get picked off. Unfortunately, that's not a soft wall, so they can't shoot through it. Desiccation, though, going to try and hold this angle as best he can, try and stall them off. He's going to get pushed during the reload, though. Nice kill from Zombie, and he gets a second one. Fortunately for him, the gun doesn't show up on screen. It's all down to TC here. Ooh, tries to spray the shots through the bar, but does not land the attacks. Infamy coming back a second round. So, 3-2, maybe Infamy not out of this yet. Last time we saw them just come back for 5 rounds pretty much in a row. Well, skipping 1, nearly 5 rounds in a row. So, we're going to see our first mute. Zombie doing a lot of work for his team with Cloud there. This looks like they're doing some last minute change-ups. Operators trying to figure out what to do. But hopefully the mute will work out for them, as they have not been defending this all that great. They're going to be getting their setup going here. They're bringing the first Rook as well. I don't think we've seen a Rook at all this match either, as they have been playing Doc instead. So perhaps this is some positive change-ups with the Rook and Mute. Definitely a different strategy. Let's see if we can take a peek at where Mute is setting up his jammers. He's gonna get some armor first though. All these things in the bar need to get knocked down, of course, so they can fire those angles across his head. Try and stop it from easily turning. No, he's still switching it up here. For these last minute change-up, they don't seem super prepared for this strategy, which may backfire on them here. May have made it a little premature change in lineup if they're not ready to do this, but they have been losing this, so now's the time. Maybe Splash needs to be a little more prepared on these spots, as he seems to be deciding on the fly. But maybe he's also trying to adjust to where he's seen them droning at. He's calling for some reinforcements on this wall. He's got a jammer to put on there, but he needs someone to come help actually reinforce them. So this seems a little bit sloppy last minute. Maybe they didn't have the right preparation in terms of who reinforces what walls. Hopefully Cloud here has some left. Or no, sorry, this is not. Need some reinforcements up on these walls here. Still calling for them probably. Unfortunately, it's going to be risky to get those reinforced now, as that window is open. Attackers are getting in great position here. That wall going to be easily opened. Splash takes a little bit of splash damage from that explosion while he's placing down that mute jammer, which may or may not do anything, as it looks like we've got thermites rotating around right behind him. Surprised to see no echo here as well. Right, rotating up. A little bit risky. He's just going to go with his drone in here, make sure it's clear. Splash just around the corner. They're going to get spotted out. This mute jammer's not doing what he needed them to be doing. He's going to push back here with Bandit, try and hold this as best he can. forced into freezer. Meantime, Rook trying to play the Echo spot, which makes sense because Echo is a 3 armor as well, so this is kind of the 3 armor hold on the A site. Bandit trying to rotate around a little bit. And Jaeger actually on a long roam here, easy, hoping for a good angle. I like what he's trying to do. This is an interesting idea, playing back here and using the cigar drop hatch as an angle. Could catch Thermite potentially, although the smoke's going to go. There he goes for the shot. Just barely misses. Matt's got to feel bad, as that should have been an easy headshot. But it looks like the bullets danced around his dome and just maybe tagged a little bit on his shoulder. I really like what he was doing. It just did not work out, and that is bad for them. AP, though, getting a kill there on the Dark Cloud. It's now a 4v4, though. Both attacker and defender in an interesting position. Smokes have come out. See how many smokes they have left here. 45 seconds left. No smokes left, so they're going to have to just delay with bullets at this point. Simple Sniper takes down 2 on AP and Splash as the defender's falling apart, but Zombie trades on a Simple. Takes him down as Cloud gets TC. Trying to bring this back to a 2v2 here. Could go either way. Rook a little bit low on health, but he's trying to hold this angle as best he can. Use those soft bar walls. Looks like Thermite trying to go for the play here. Desiccation trying to help him. That is going to spot him out. He's going to switch to the shotgun, try and go for close range here. Tries to catch him on the plant. Can't quite hit it. Does force him off it though, and that is now the last man standing. There you go. Thermite with the knife. Lands that last headshot. Now he was on a roll that round. Nicely done. The Thermite kills. There we go. That is a nice comeback there. Bringing it to match point. It was looking like it was going to be Infamy's round and that they maybe could have tied it up, but now it could go very easily over here to Devious and then bring it to map 3 Bank. So back up to Bar Cocktail Lounge. We're going to see if Devious can defend it again, and if they do, they will be closing this out. If not, then we'll get yet another round at 3-4. Fortunately, it looks like Easy was having ping problems and then dropped out. It is within the first 15 seconds, so we can rehost. The signal for that is for them to all drop out. So, maybe they're just going to play it forward with those guys. They can potentially if they'd like to. Nope, well, they're still setting up. Okay, they're going to start leaving now. Alright, so we are going to be at 2-4 in favor of Devious. So we're just going to get everyone back in for this rehost. So it'll take just a second here. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to throw on any music or anything. Hopefully it won't take too long to get them back in this lobby. Just going to send out the invites to